In today's video, we will be talking about hazardous waste management. But first, let us see what is hazardous waste. In simple words, it is a waste whose properties make it dangerous and it is capable of having harmful effects on human health or environment. Some examples are oil based paints, pesticides, batteries used in cars, mobiles, etc. Hazardous wastes are generally known to exhibit one or more of the following characteristics. Ignitable. These kinds of wastage catches fire easily and burn vigorously. Thus, it can be a potential fire hazard. Toxic. Even a small amount of these kind of wastage can be very harmful and may cause serious diseases like cancer. Reactive. A material is considered as reactive hazardous waste if it is unstable, reacts violently with water, generates toxic gases on being exposed to corrosive materials, or explodes when exposed to heat or flame. Corrosive. Any type of liquid waste that has high acidic and high basic nature is considered as corrosive hazardous waste. Infectious. Bandages, needles, and other materials which are discarded from hospitals or biological research lab come under this category. Radioactive. These kind of wastes are much more harmful since they might take up to thousands of years to decay and degrade. They also generate ionizing energy which can create mutation and serious illness. From what we have seen till now in this video, it can be seen that how mistreatment or poor management of hazardous waste can cause problems to public health and environment. Also, cleanup costs to the parties responsible for waste and public may run to millions and even billions of dollars. Thus, proper plans and policies are employed for management of hazardous waste to avoid all these problems. There are various components involved in hazardous waste management. First of all, let us talk about transportation of hazardous waste. Hazardous waste generated often requires transport to a particular site for an approved treatment, storage, or disposal facility. Because of potential threats to public safety and the environment, transport is given special attention by government agencies to avoid any occasional accidental spill. Now, let us talk about treatment and storage of hazardous waste. Hazardous wastes can be treated by chemical, thermal, biological, or physical methods. It is advisable for those handling hazardous waste to have protective measures to protect themselves from health effects, since it leads to asthma, eye irritation, and other such serious health issues. For some of the wastage, like nuclear waste, where storage of wastage is the only option, it is better to look for a secure storage option which should be protected from earthquakes, floods, and other such natural disasters. Thus, hazardous wastes are stored in containers that are made of materials compatible with the waste. Disposal of waste. It is the final stage of a hazardous waste management system. Some of the methods used for disposal are secure landfills, deep well. It is mostly used for the disposal of liquid waste. Bedrock disposal. It is mostly used for solid hazardous waste. In conclusion of this video, I would like to say that the main of the hazardous waste management program is to change the way of managing hazardous waste so that they can be stored, transported or disposed in an environmentally safe manner. The need of managing hazardous waste arises due to its potential threats to public health and environment. It must have an initiative beyond disposing directly into land surface. Industries are encouraged to generate less amount of waste because toxic wastage cannot be completely eliminated. The only way possible is to minimizing recycling, treating wastage. So, steps should be taken to use modern technology without harming environment. Thank you for watching the video.